This video we'll be talking about the Drew McIntyre, and he actually has a lot of elites after he returned anyways. Like before he returned, he didn't have that many elites, so you'll probably see like maybe one or two before he was released, but you'll see a lot from his time now. The first one I want to talk about is the first numbered series I have of him, and is the Series 83. And this is a really good figure. It's very detailed, like with the hair, even like the chest hair and like the facial hair, and the head sculpt's really good. It looks like Drew McIntyre. He's more of a smiley guy in this one, so I don't know what that's all about. I don't know what the hands are about. I don't know why they're like that. I'm guessing because he's like this or something like that. I don't know why they have his hands like that, like his other hands anyways. Yeah, it's a great figure. It's really detailed. Looks like Drew McIntyre. They got the hair really good. They got the coat. The coat's really nice. This Drew McIntyre is a really good figure. Here's the back. Look at this guy. He's menacing. He is a brute. If you want to read that, you can read that. You can pause and read that if you want to. Here's the lineup. I have all these guys. You probably only seen the Sasha Banks, and that's about it. I'll show the rest of them later on. Very good Drew McIntyre figure. And the next one I want to talk about is his Series 89 figure. And this one's a great figure too. Look at that sword. It comes with a damn sword. It comes with a cool kilt. He has great attire. It's not as detailed as the other one. And the head sculpt's not as good. It still looks like Drew McIntyre. It just doesn't look like him as much as 83 does. But, I mean, they got the facial features perfect on this one. I mean, look at that face. He's doing the face that he's doing in his figure. That's kind of good. But other than that, it's a great figure, great attire, great accessories. Here's the back. Pretty good picture of Drew McIntyre. Here's that lineup. You've probably seen the Nia Jax and the Damian Priest, the Dominic Mysterio. I do have the Sergeant Slaughter and the Bobby Lashley, so I'll show those later on. In what video? I don't know. Another great Drew McIntyre figure. And now I'm going to talk about the Top Picks 2020 figure. Pretty good figure. Again, Drew McIntyre, pretty detailed, got the chest hair. It doesn't look that much like Drew McIntyre. It still does look like him a bit, but not as much as the other ones do. They do have another head sculpt. I believe this is him as a heel. I could be wrong, but from the face he's making, I think it was his time as a heel. So here he has the vest. He has a cool vest here, or the jacket. And here again, the head sculpt with more hair. Here's the back. It says a Scottish Psychopath and Dolph Ziggler. So yeah, I was when he was a heel. So this is heel Drew McIntyre. It's a Top Picks figure. There's not much you can say about the Top Picks figures. The attire is okay. It's just, they just, had the black trunks and just threw on a design on it. So there's not much you can do there. But other than that, still a good Drew McIntyre figure. It's just not as good as the other ones. And the next one is the Top Picks 2021 figure. I have a problem with this figure, and it's a good figure, but the only thing about it is it's the exact same figure as the other one. So if I get this one, they're the exact same head sculpt, same body, same everything. The only difference is the trunks and the WWE Championship. They just put a different design on the trunks and gave them a WWE Championship, which is cool, I guess. But I mean, it was a whole year. They couldn't make something else, like something new. This is the same exact figure. I mean, I can't really give them too much crap at the Top Picks figure. I mean, what can you expect from a Top Picks figure? But still, like, stop being lazy. Stop being that lazy. I mean, it's even, like, when he's a good guy. The other one's when he's a bad guy. It's the same figure. But one's a bad guy, one's a good guy. It makes no sense. It makes no sense. I don't know why they do that. They act like they don't have money. Not much I can say about it. It has a championship. It's just the same exact one as the other one. So, not much I can say. And the next Drew McIntyre figure that I own is the Survivor Series Drew McIntyre. And they're getting a little bit too close to the Top Picks territory where it's just the same thing. It's a tiny bit different. The head sculpt's a tiny bit different. I checked. It's a very slight difference, but it's almost the same. They almost even have the same attire. It is a different attire. It does look the exact same, but it's not the exact same. It's a little bit different. It's a very good Drew McIntyre figure. It's detailed. And they have the cool Raw shirt. That's really cool. They do have the hair head sculpt again. I think this one's a little bit different than the other one. It doesn't have as much hair covering the face. So it is a bit different, but it is a cool figure. He has the Raw shirt and everything. It's really neat. I have all these guys. I showed the Kane. The John Morrison and Samoa Joe I do have. I don't know if I have this Mojo, actually. I could be wrong about that. But it's a very cool figure. Very cool box. And it's a pretty good Drew McIntyre figure all around. It's just getting a little bit too close to being too close to the top pick figures. And the last Drew McIntyre figure that I do own is the NXT Drew McIntyre Elite. And I absolutely love this one. This is my favorite Drew McIntyre figure. It's mostly because of the box itself. It even has like some weight to it, and I love Elites with weight to it. I don't know what it is about the weight. It just makes it feel more special. That's kind of why I got that Eric Rowan over like all the other ones in that series. Includes insurance gear. Pretty good, detailed as usual. A little bit closer to the top picks head sculpt, but you can tell this is before those top picks happened. So this is kind of like the prototype. It's a little blurry. I don't know why it's being like that, but this one, I don't know what it is. The head sculpt, he looks a little bit more fatter. It's just the head sculpt though. He's like not even fat at all, but I think it's more the beard. Like they kind of gave him a little bit of a double chin, so you know it's not on him. He doesn't have that in real life. So yeah, they have cool coat. They have the ring gear, just ring gear pretty much. Fantastic figure. Here's the back. Cool picture of Drew McIntyre. Here's the lineup. I don't think I have anybody else. I think I have like 3 NXT figures. Fantastic figure, and I love this figure. Now let's get into the ones that I'm missing. Now, from what I've seen, I'm only missing 2 Elites of Drew McIntyre, and one of them I don't even know has come out yet. So the first one I want to talk about is the Series 8 Drew McIntyre, and this is his Chosen One gimmick when he was in the company at first before he got released for the first time. And I don't know, I say it for the first time, I'm hoping there's not a second time, but it's a pretty good figure. It's a pretty good Drew McIntyre figure. I can't tell which championship he has. I think he has the Intercontinental Championship. I think he had the Intercontinental Championship at the time, so I believe that's what that is. And it's that old Intercontinental Championship. You know, it's a great Drew McIntyre figure. He has the ponytail. You know, he has the cool knee braces. The picture is pretty good. I love this type of box. You know, you can't ever go wrong with this type of box. I love it. I absolutely love this Drew McIntyre figure, and I just don't have it. I wish I did, but I don't. It's one of those ones it's a little bit more expensive just because how old it is, and it's his old gimmick. So, of course, it's going to be a little bit more expensive. And it has like the logo and everything like that. Very good Drew McIntyre figure. It was a very good start to their first one. And the last one that I'm missing is the other Survivor Series Drew McIntyre, and this one is a build-up figure of Rick Rude, as I see here, and it's again his old gimmicks. So it's kind of funny that the only 2 that I'm missing is his old gimmicks. He comes with the briefcase. I don't know if that's a Money in the Bank briefcase. I doubt it. I don't know if he ever won Money in the Bank. Other than that, he comes with very cool coat. He comes with a very cool coat, and he has those knee braces again that the other one had, the Series 8 had. Box is fantastic. It's a great look. I really do hope, I could be wrong, this is probably just like prototype stuff, but I really do hope these are kind of what the boxes actually do look like when they come out, and they have that glow on the name, and they have, you know, the glow on the picture itself and everything like that. It's a really cool looking way to go about it. He has that cartoony look on a picture, and I just love this one. This is a really good one. I might have to pick this one up if I do see it in stores. I'm just not going out right now to go look for figures currently, so I'm not really doing that right now. I'm just kind of like making the videos about them and stuff like that, and maybe I'll go back out and start collecting again, but right now it's just not on the agenda. Very good figure, and I hope to have it someday. And that was all the Drew McIntyre figures that I do and I don't own. It's kind of funny that I actually own most of them and I don't own 2 of them. I actually didn't know that there's only 2 that was missing. So that was really cool, and they're the old type of gimmicks, which is kind of funny. He actually has a lot more figures than I thought he would have, just because like when he came back, you know, he didn't have a lot of figures before then. And he came back, I don't know how long it's been, but it hasn't been like that long that he came back. It's been like maybe 5 years. So it's kind of cool to see that he does have a lot of figures, and it's kind of funny that the Series 8 was the only one he had before he got released, and then when he came back he has like a whole bunch of them now, so that's really cool. But I really do hope you enjoy, and this is JC Sanchez out.